Hi there Capricorn, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot and to your weekly intuitive reading for May the 3rd through to the 9th. Capricorn, I hope you're well. Let's see what just may be on the cards for you. Getting started here with the Workular Oracle, then be going to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy, and then using the classic Rider-Waite and the Star Child Tarot for your tarot positions. Just to let you know, Capricorn, you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and TikTok. All the links that you need are below the video, including a link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading for yourself. Don't forget to like, share or comment on the video and hit the subscribe button before you leave, because that just really helps me to bring you those readings. Okay, let's see what we've got. Get grounded, Capricorn. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Yeah, I mean, we're living in a time where there's a lot of stimulus everywhere, information coming at us, where fast-paced life and activity and productivity is rewarded. Not often are we rewarded for, disconnecting and taking the time just to be. But that is exactly what we need to do in order to access our intuition and how we really feel about things. We need to slow down. We need to come back to heart energy, which is found by being in the body, and we get there by grounding ourselves. Spending time in nature is a great way to do that. If you live in a very urban environment, hey, how about, putting on a YouTube clip with nature sounds on your phone with headphones and walking around the block. There's many ways that you can evoke that within you, no matter where you live, without spending any money, even just doing, some meditation, closing your eyes, doing some deep belly breathing can really help ground you back into your center. And it's saying here that some of you are empaths, which means that you really feel deeply, the energies around you. You can kind of tune into the emotions and feelings of other people, and sometimes you take that on. So we really need to make sure that we are, looking after ourselves when we are very sensitive and keeping our own energy, clear. Oh, deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held. So yeah, it's kind of on the same theme here. It's really saying that you need a bit of time out, need to slow down. For me, this is like the Four of Swords energy, slowing down and taking a pause, because you might be trying to figure something out, looking for a breakthrough, looking for some clarity on a decision maybe, looking for the next step forward, and you're waiting for that kind of plan to be revealed to you. You might need some processing time. So let's go to the Moonchild Tarot for a lead tarot energy here. And okay, Ten of Swords. Yeah, okay, so maybe you might have been through a painful ending, or there could be an ending upon you, and that's why we have all this energy of really needing to look after yourself and not to burn you out. The Ten of Swords can also be burnout and fatigue as well in a health situation, or because of the stress of a situation, be it in work or in your relationships. It can be betrayal as well, dealing with the heavy energy of betrayal and hurt. This person has 10 swords in their back. Being a 10, it really is about ending and completion energy. However, the message with the 10s is that with every ending comes a new beginning and the opportunity to start a fresh cycle. Capricorn, let's go to the tarot and see what we have here. Calling in the energy of the recent past. Energies leaving, completing and transitioning what has led you to this now moment. If this Capricorn is your reading, Nine of Cups, we'll have to see what the clarifiers are for that. That is the card of wish fulfillment, actually. Current or focused energy. Five of Cups. Okay. The Fool is at the bottom of the deck. There are fresh new beginnings here to the person who is looking forward. Let's get the outcome. Justice. Number 11 links to Libra energy. In the Major Arcana at the bottom of the deck, I have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. Very strong, powerful energies, those ones. High Priestess. High Priestess. Number 2 in the Major Arcana. The Tower. Yep. Yes. Yes. Okay, what have we got here? We've got the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I'm going to get one more for the High Priestess, Nine of Cups. Oh, no, let's concentrate. Hanged Man. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, that is your energy, Capricorn, at the bottom of the deck here. So, yeah, it's already what I was feeling here. So I'm hearing the word blindsided here, Capricorn, and blindsided is really when we're unable to discern the truth of a situation is what I'm really feeling. I feel like you've been in a situation where you kind of thought that it was going to be your wish fulfillment, you know, maybe sort of having those rose-tinted glasses on and really sort of buying into it. But, you know, the cards are really saying that potentially there was something else going on underneath the... And the Nine of Cups is the card of wish fulfillment. It's like, I'm feeling content and satisfied on the surface level of this situation. But I feel that underneath that, your intuition was trying to alert you to something else, you know. It's kind of interesting that we're going from Nine of Cups here straight into Five of Cups and Tower energy, which is kind of like it all falling down. It's like the big revelation. That is the seeing things for what they are. So I'm kind of feeling there was a bit of a buying into an illusion here, really wanting to believe that a situation was going to satisfy you or fulfill you at soul level. It could be in work, guys. It could be in relationship. I'm feeling more relationship. You know, just from the energy that is coming through for me. But if you'd really listen to that intuition here, you know, Capricorn, I think you'd find that, you know, you were feeling something else here. Your instincts were maybe trying to tell you something else. It could have been that there was an undercurrent going on in this situation. You didn't actually know, but intuitively you could feel something. But maybe that has come out, right? Maybe that has come out or is about to. The High Priestess can be this energy of revealing the truth, the mystery to the person in divine timing. And it's interesting that comes in with the Hanged Man, which is called perspective in this deck. The Hanged Man is really about being at a bit of a holding point, like a bit of a stagnation point, not being able to really move forward fully because there is an insight and an enlightenment that needs to come through. So I'm kind of feeling that maybe this is where you get that information and it's got something potentially to do with a hurt, a deceit, or a betrayal because it's going to result in a Ten of Swords ending. Yeah. And with the Hanged Man, you know, we're really encouraged to, well, they say die the death of the Hanged Man, which is accept what has happened, and it's in that acceptance that we liberate ourselves. I mean, we've got Justice, number 11 in the Major Arcana, and Hanged Man, number 12. So it's like this is coming to justice, and, you know, justice is really being served in this situation. But it's fine, and even though it's hard and it's painful and it's Ten of Swords ending, it's going to allow you to move forward and liberate yourself again. And it's going to give you validation for what, Capricorn, you have been feeling intuitively all along anyway. And I feel that when that comes out, that information, maybe you're in a relationship and somebody is seeing somebody else or did not have pure intentions. Maybe in the workplace somebody was deceiving you, undermining you, manipulating you, having different agendas. It's that kind of energy. When that truth kind of comes out, when we kind of see it for what it is, that's the Tower moment, right? It's the Tower moment because all of a sudden, something that you've been happily going along with or buying into just crumbles, or you're like, well, I can't stay in it now that I know the truth. That Tower moment can be the bigger revelation, and the revelation that leads to that solid structure that you thought was stable coming down. But with the Tower, we know that it was never actually solid. It was built on a shaky foundation, and that's why, you know, we're in the situation where it can be removed from our lives. We have to keep in mind that the Tower is an act of love and grace from the divine because it's here to realign you to your true path, to your best karmic path. And, you know, I really feel like you've had a key lesson to learn out of this, Capricorn. But once it's learned, you know, we can move on. And we don't need to go around in this for another cycle. So that's the Tower energy. It's no longer a fit for you. It doesn't serve you anymore. The Five of Cups, yeah, I mean, it's the grieving, guys. You know, it's not easy when we go through these situations. Absolutely, there can be, you know, true pain and hurt, disappointment and sorrow here. But what we need to make sure is that we don't, you know, dwell in that energy. Otherwise, we can get, you know, encloaked in the negativity and the depression, the sadness, and it will stop you from feeling and seeing when new opportunities actually do come in for you. Make good decisions in this moment because you're going to be creating your future with that. So generally with the Tower, we're encouraged to let it fall and to fall away, because if we kind of rebuild it or patch it up, we generally find ourselves coming back around after that cycle and it falling anyway. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Wands, Knight of Swords, Justice, Emperor's over there. This is all about basically the fact that this was, you know, it's predestined timing for this to come to a head. There is a karmic lesson in here, and it is time for justice to be served to bring things back into balance for you. Ten of Wands, I think if you're honest with yourself, you've been carrying a bit of a weight or burden of this anyway, because it's been like kind of bubbling up in your intuition and you've been trying to manage that and to kind of suppress it is what I'm feeling. Now it is time for that load, that burden to be released from you so that you can move on and see new options for your life. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is turning now and wanting to bring you into a new chapter of your life. Should you acknowledge that the karmic lesson is complete here, it is the end of the cycle, and things are going to change, and your luck will genuinely change with that Wheel of Fortune. You know, this is the change, the modification, the justice that needed to happen to really settle the score in your life, to really bring things back into balance, and it's absolutely going to be your victory. With the Knight of Swords here, it says you're going to be moving forward, you know, quickly at pace after this kind of settles down. I really also notice in this Knight of Swords the kind of link to the intellect and the Ace of Swords. Like, this is the clarity, it is the breakthrough that you needed to really go through the portal to another chapter in your life. And that chapter, Capricorn, is all about bringing you back into your power, back into the driver's seat of your life, back into control. That is the Emperor. You know, it's really about you now calling the shots, now not allowing life to happen to you, not allowing people to deceive you or to put you through painful situations. When you have that greater vision and clarity of the High Priestess, you can discern, you can make good decisions to remove yourself early so that we're not going to go through the same level of Tower moments again. It's time for you to rebuild a stable and secure foundation for yourself, and also protect yourself emotionally a little bit as well. You're coming back in time after this settles down, back into your Queen of Pentacles energy, being the beautiful nurturer, being focused, and being grounded in your earth energy again. So Capricorn, that's what I see for you. Bit of a heavy reading. I do wish you all the best if this is your story. Do keep in mind it's a general reading for the collective, so it may or may not be for you. Drop me a comment if you're called to share, guys. I do read them all and try my best to interact with you all over there as well. It helps me get to know you guys, connect with your energy, and see what's happening out there in the collective. It has been a pleasure to read your cards, Capricorn. See you back here for another one next week. Bye for now.